Hey there, butterscotch biscuits. I want to tell you something. On crypto, on average, you just got to be long. There's a bull market coming. The bear spirits have been washed away. And even though, yes, ultimately, maybe the 4-year cycle ends short, maybe it doesn't go on as long as everyone expects, maybe not all the coins go up, but at the end of the day, you got to take a chance somewhere. Because look, friends, people who stay sidelined, they don't end up making it. So even though there are coins and ecosystems, for example, the coin of the month is Solana. When these things keep moving, it creates fear in everybody else. But there's two approaches. I've told you this. Bears will stay sidelined or they'll get short on leverage. The shorts on leverage get destroyed. The people who stay sidelined with fiat, they're always looking for that next hot thing. And what they're doing is they always look for confirmation first. And what they end up doing is, after that, buying too high and selling a bit too low. Now, on average, you can actually make a system out of that. It's fine. You can put like a weekly super trend or like a 3-day or a daily and go, hey, when this crosses up a certain amount, we can go in. The problem is how long the trend is going to go is something you never, ever can get consistently right. There's a complete difference, right? Is something going to go plus 50% on this move in the next month, or is it going to go plus 350%? So that's the difference between just a little pop and a narrative forming. So I'm just going to show you this, right? So this is from one of the, this is a crypto Twitter person. Now, Heart Ethereum, I don't know who the dude is, but just telling you, when you're bearish, look what happens. When you're bearish, you just always draw scenarios like this. If you notice, this is Bitcoin at $24,000. You notice that we are nowhere near that. And that's why I'm here to just mention to you, crypto, make sure you're just long, man, because at the end of the day, it's a tough game. You literally have to ignore 99.9% of people. Yes, even ignore me. When I do something, it's because I do it and it's suitable for me. I'm not a financial advisor, friends. Go listen to the government and go buy bonds and see how that works out for 10 years. You have to ignore 99% of people. You got to have faith in someone. Most people, though, will have faith in themselves, but then you see everyone else get crushed and destroyed. So having faith in yourself isn't actually a guarantee. What does everybody say? Do your own research. I've seen people's research. It is trash. I've seen it. People don't know. They don't have an edge. Doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen in a world. There's no formula, friends. You can't. It's not doing your maths homework. It's a sport. Do your own research doesn't cut it. Everybody does their own research. Guess what? Everybody loses. It's not about doing your own research. It's about knowing it's a game. It's a sport. You are in an arena. At the end of the day, you only have yourself. Yes, faith in yourself. You got to play the game. That's the answer. The answer is playing the game. You can't just go around, just write these essays and reports and conclude an answer. Why do you think you and I outperform these big funds? It's because they join the crowd. That's why I tell you things such as fade the crowd. The crowd sucks. Doesn't mean like literally fade every 2% movement. Just telling you on average, the crowd sucks. Crowd consensus bakes things into prices. I've told you the secret to markets. It's literally given to you. The secret to markets is positioning. There is a secret. On average, you never want to be where the market is positioned for a perfect scenario. Perfectly good or perfectly bad. You don't want to be positioned that way because there's not much juice to get when it continues, or when it continues. The juice to be made is on the turnaround. Look at this Mr. Ethereum's post. I don't know if it was a copy paste, right? Because a lot of trolling here. I'm mentally and financially messed up. I need to walk away for a while. Twitter is not helping me a bit and I need to stop clicking. I could play with smaller size, but I will really just step a bit away for some time. See you when I'm better. You see, that's basically, hey, I got short. You're all stupid. Ha, ha, ha. Man, look, I should we even have pity on this? I remember people like this. Do you want to know what they were saying in 2022, friends? I got receipts. These people were dancing on graves. They literally, imagine just a knife just poking you in the heart and they twist. Then you turn around and they stab you in the back again. That's literally what these people are doing. To everybody alive still in crypto holding. They're saying you're stupid. They're saying you gambled away your whole future's family. You're an idiot. How could you believe all these? You're stupid. You shouldn't even call yourself basically human. Yes, these people are saying way worse things than like that. Way worse things. That's just the tippy of the iceberg. It's just you got a friend like me who you like and subscribe to who was here every single day watching little soy boy virgin cucks with pencil necks like this, saying stuff like this to everybody else. But you can't blame them. You know why? Because they were ridiculed on the way up right before. So it's a seesaw, isn't it? It's a pendulum. It's one side wins for a long time and then basically kills the other side. The bulls win for so long, the bears are dead. And then we turn the other way and the bears go down and then the bulls are dead. Now we're going the other way. I want to show you something cool. This person is like a revered intellectual of the crypto industry. And he gave, or she, or they, or squirrel, I don't know. He, she, they, their squirrel gave like a 20% chance that Solana is going to flip Ethereum back when its price was lower. 20% chance. Now, as the price goes up, they've increased their chance from 20%. He basically said near 100%. Now, he said 80%, but he's like, oh, you know, he can't be 100% sure of anything. It's just funny, friends, you know, like as the price goes up, you increase your probability of it working. This is, you got to be careful. What are you saying? You're basically saying anything that goes up at this point, if you have this mentality, friends, I'm not saying for this, okay? But for on everything. If you think like that, then you go, everything that goes up, its chance of winning is now better because you've now shown me something. But now you should be seeing a pattern. This is how everybody gets wrecked. Because now when they see big fat green monthly candles, they go, oh, you got a big fat green monthly candle. You got 3 or 4 of them mixed together. Your chance of flipping the next thing is much higher now. See how you get tapped, friends. It's very easy. Someone can just market spot buy for like a month and do this, which is what they do, friends, by the way. They do these things to mark up. It's not manipulation. It's how markets work. Someone comes and sweeps it up, puts up this narrative, and then everybody can distribute on them. So this person saying 80% chance that Solana flips Ethereum in 3 years. I guess we'll see. We'll see. You're all telling me it'll happen. I guess we'll see. You know, you told me the other like 9 narratives that were going to happen didn't happen too. What happened to Pepe flipping Doge and SHIB? Huh? What happened to that? April. What happened to Arbitrum destroying all layer 1 coins? What happened to all these other... There's so many, friends. I can go through so many. I was here every day. This is just an encyclopedia of just all these events. I'm just, oh, here comes the crowd again. Okay, you're telling me this is the future? Let me guess. It's going to keep going. Yep. What's the chance? Oh, yep, 80% chance. Okay, sweet. Get out. You see? It's just the polar opposite of what we sat through in 2022. Oh, it's going to 0. Yep. Okay, macro's never going to go again. Oh, yeah, the government is going to put interest rates to 10% for 15 years just to put crypto to 0 while making like 30 million people unemployed. Okay, sweet. Yep. Good. Time to buy. Luckily for you, I even have it written here. So 11 months ago, I found a video, friends. I literally have a video. Go back. You can watch this video if you want. You can watch any of my videos here. Have a video here. $400 Solana. Should we buy? So I was talking about it when it was literally on its knees. Everyone's saying it's dead. And I just, how'd I get $400? It's just based off the Sol ETH ratio. Now, I identified a Soy Zone. So this is my video, right? I just took a screenshot from the video, and I'm like, look, if I had to guess, we just go sideways, we pop up into the Soy Zone. I even mentioned, man, I mentioned in my posts at the time, and I mentioned here, okay, look, at that point, yeah, sure, it can keep going higher, but you basically won the game. You get back free Ethereum. You kill it. And I remember saying that. Obviously, no one took any notice. No one really cares. But surprise, surprise, friends. Oh my gosh. Did we just go back into the Soy Zone? Congratulations. But this is the awesome. Let's go through this because it's happening over and over and over again. Change a ticker, change a logo, change the words, and then everyone thinks it's something new. I know it's very confusing, but when you see this hundreds of times, you get to see the pattern. It's the same emotional cycle. So 11 months ago, I drew an outline in Solana for Sol, one of my YouTube videos. Solana was identified as deep value and contrarian. And I specifically drew that fib box I just showed you, this Soy Zone. That's the fib box. You can actually see that. So you can actually funny. This is a screenshot from the video, but I drew this arrow, this green arrow. So it's 0.05-ish. That's the Sol ETH ratio. Funny, what is it around today? 0.05 is like literally right here. It's right here. So you see it around here. It pings around. You get to see there's some euphoria pop here and there as people try to battle it out. Okay, so in my video, I mentioned this is word for word. Okay, go back, go on tweets, videos, go telegrams, discords, everywhere. When we get back into the Soy Zone, Solana believers will call for an Ethereum flipping. Everyone will pretend like VC insiders aren't dumping, and you will all say I'm a coper if I tell you to sell. Word for word, the description of today. I've made Twitter videos, that comment. I remember, friends, it's the same thing over and over again. Basically, what's happened is the market's given you a gift, but people don't see it as a gift. They see it as an entitlement. That's the difference. When you see things as a gift, you go, oh, sweet. What happens with a gift, friends? If someone gives you a gift and it's tied, like a Christmas box, you open the gift, you take up the wrapper, you take it out of the package, and you keep it. Yeah, thank you very much. What these people have done is they go, haha, you've given me a gift. I will now leave my package unopened for 3 years because this gift, there's probably something good inside and it's going to keep getting better. And then you found out you got like a box of strawberries a year later. It ends up being rotten. So today, as expected, we are in a Soy Zone. Now, of course, in my video, I didn't expect this quick. Right? Look at my video. Look, I have it happening in 2025. This is 2025. It just so happens this has happened right in 2023. You see the difference in these boxes? But I was just guessing, man. You're just drawing some squiggly lines. Who really cares? But today we're in the Soy Zone. And remember, I've got to throw out something else. I've just realized. I mentioned this to you with my dark prophecy call. I said, watch out in any coin you're in. If your coin starts rallying and gets to your target earlier than whenever people expect, be super careful because people are going to say, hey, you thought this move would happen in a year from now and now it's happening today. Therefore, we're much stronger than you thought and you've got to raise your targets. Exactly what you're seeing today. So today, all over my YouTube and Twitter comments, I see people saying that it's stupid to sell Solana. I mean, literally going through the comments, there's people saying, why would I sell? Why would I sell? Why would I sell? Like, maybe because you got gifted a free entry into the Soy Zone. Maybe. That's right. But like, don't buy, don't sell anything based on me. I'm just saying it is wise for me if I got gifted something into a Soy Zone like that, I wouldn't get it in stablecoins. I would go back into Big Daddy ETH. That's just me. Or if you don't like Big Daddy ETH, go into Bitcoin. That's just me. Other people, because when we're trying to make more Bitcoin or Ethereum or both by the end of the cycle, that's ultimately your whole goal. I know everyone's going to do that. Just going to leave it. It's fine. But for the rest of you, now you get to see. So if you had 10 ETH at the bottom, now it's around like 50 ETH, right? From 10 ETH to 50 ETH. What's the harm in like saying, okay, 50% of that I'm putting back into Ethereum. So you had 10 ETH value in Solana, by the way. So you had your portfolio was worth 10 Ethereum there. Now it's worth 50 Ethereum because Solana went up so much. Take out half, convert it into ETH. Now you have 25 Ethereum set aside, and now you have 25 Ethereum worth of Sol. And maybe you go, you know what? Maybe I'll throw like 5 ETH into all these poop coins. It's too late for that. Now you've already done that if you participate. And then you have like 20 Ethereum left. You might go, well, I'm going to take 10 of that Ethereum of 20, and I'm going to choose like 5 layer 1 chains or other things or something else out there, other coins. And I'm just going to put 2, just spread it out, or maybe 10 times 1. Now you're still left with a moon bag of Sol in case it keeps mooning to the freaking moon. But now you've covered yourself. The people who have this mentality, though, they win. You're probably wondering, oh, that's such a nice, perfect world. Doesn't everybody do it? Well, now you see why. It's because when you put a big, fat green candle in everyone's face, people are now seeing this thing is valuable. They never, ever think this thing is expensive. That's why we chart against Bitcoin and Ethereum to see if something's truly expensive or cheap. But it's funny, even with the chart, people still don't believe it. Like I said, don't ever sell 100% of everything. Keep a moon bag, but you're in the Soy Zone, okay? Remember, it's a pump, it's a gift to the soy drinkers. And I already mentioned here, I know 95% of people won't do this because the insider VCs have paid for dramatic and aggressive bribes to keep it afloat. Yes, Don't think this is not manipulation. This is markets. This is market. Friends, how do you think things actually go up? There are big players. They want things to go up. You can't get like a group of like 40,000 retailers to go buy something. Hey, put your $800 in something that's like old now, like cycle 2 and moving into the new cycle. Those types of people, those types of rushers with emotional money, retailers don't know what they're doing. They only buy. It happens to new things, new cycle 1 things. But insiders, people who know, have more information than you and me, they coordinate this stuff. I've been in Discords, they do this stuff. I've heard whispers, yes, they've done this. Other crypto, other cycles, don't ask stories, don't ask names. I'm just telling you, yes, they do this. People coordinate. Why do they coordinate? Because there's futures, leverage, perps. It's because it's the wank-off method, friends. You can sweep something up on spot and then the market will trade in a zone. They're called the distribution phase. This is just how markets work. This is what happens. And a lot of VCs got embarrassed by SBF. A lot. Look, depends, right? Do you want to be right or do you want to make money? You see, for me, I don't care about being right. You probably mean, that's weird. How can you be talking about this so much? Yeah, I don't care about being right. I care about you making money. So you could protect yourself by just swinging back some ETH. Now you win no matter what. You could do that. But look, friends, I know. Because it's very hard when someone's literally telling you, like I'm seeing targets. People have $4,000 Solana targets. Not joking or whatever. That's of course. It's like your $1 million Bitcoin target. People, I wonder if Ethereum gets like 8,000, I'm sure people are going to call for 48,000 at that top. They're going to say, no, we are going to go 5 trillion. You know, we're going to be as big as Apple plus Tesla plus this plus that. They're going to do some mathematics on these and just get these big numbers. Also, check this out, right? You know, I think it's not a coincidence that Bitcoin starts to clear 40K, which everyone is like thinking about, oh, that's like the psychologically important zone. It starts to clear 40K and Solana starts getting smacked up. And also Mikey Novogratz is a friend of the channel. Keep mentioning him, friends. They're dumping in the background via OTC. I've got to tell you time and time again. I don't care if it gets absorbed. Yes, that's why they do it. You know, so also, if I understand most people are new to markets, you don't know this. But see, people, I know you probably think, hey, they're selling, but it went up anyway. That means they lost. No. It just means there's other people doing it too, and they're doing it to distribute over time. They don't click market sell at once. They sell like 1% per day. That's what they do. To get it out over like 30 days and get 30% out of the bag. This is how these people, everyone in every ecosystem exits like this. Happens even in Ethereum, in Bitcoin, everything. It's just how it works. And there's more people doing it. It's just we know one. If you're like, oh my gosh, if I know one, what about the other 10 I can't see? That's, I'm going to tell you friends that the famous stock market saying only the paranoid survive. Yes, only the paranoid actually survive in these markets. Not just crypto, in all markets. Only the paranoid. You're thinking, See, most people thinking, oh, well, that's just one guy gone. Everything's going to be sweet now. That's someone who's naive. That's someone who keeps getting trapped, buying the top, selling the bottom. But someone who actually survives, they think, wait a minute. If I know about that one public figure, there's probably 10 in the shadows behind that are doing things that I can't see. But guess what? You've been given a gift. It so happens that half of crypto is FOMO buying the top of your bags for you, and they're just all getting it. Just the same thing over and over again. We went through many stories. I'm friends, I know 95% of it, you're probably seeing, we've been covering so many things throughout the year. Coinbase chain, Arbitrum, Optimism trying to do one. There was a bit of Cosmos, all these things. Now it's Avalanche Gaming. You're just going to see them rotate over and over again. The only question though is, are you going to take advantage of it? You know, because here I am even saying before it happened, literally November 4th this year. And I'm telling you, remember when I told you Solana VCs were going to dump Solana on everybody and not to trust them? So here's Galaxy. They sent $500,000 to 500 Sol tokens. And yes, they don't just send it and then sell it immediately. They distribute it over time. It's this period. Because here's the thing. Even though they can, just let you know. Remember, I can't give you names. I can't give you specific stories. Don't bother asking. Okay, I'll bury them back. I'm just going to forget about them. Just telling you, when you sweep up a market and it's coordinated or just a big whale, You can think of it as like one person, one insider, but it could be like a group of 5 or 8 people. When they sweep it up and do something like this, they don't know the follow through. They never know. All they hope is that their marketing methods are effective enough to buy them enough time. So that's why they have to time it. They don't do this during 2022. Okay, the people who survive, friends, they know when there's weekends getting out, you don't fight the market. Let them, if they want to pay 0 for this coin, let them pay 0. You accumulate 0 off them, the $0 coin off them. If you try to fight them desperately, it's a sign of weakness. So you let them get out. It's funny also, Richard Hart's basically probably been doing this with Hex and Pulse Chain. You have to see, just let them get out, right? Don't fight them, because if you're fighting them, they're going to be selling into you anyway. And you wait for the right market timing. That's why people understand Bitcoin and the price sentiment it brings. They truly understand how to maximize these in the market. But like I said, they probably, whoever participates and does these in all these markets, all these whales, they never really know how high things will go. They never do. But it can go further than they think, just like you and me. They're just, the snowball, how much it goes viral. These things are random. That's why they're distributing it over time, probably like 1% per day. They're just like, we'll just get out over the next three months, 1% per day, you get 90% of the bag out. So now you're getting to see that. Remember, markets are chaotic and a lot of it is random. But when these things happen, you can't deny it. When you're given a gift, you take the gift, you unwrap it. And remember, we also have a gift of friendship. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you very soon.